we get the rated R superstar Cope. He goes, hey, you took out all the guys, Brian Danielson, you threw Darby down the stairs. We haven't seen Darby, but the thing that you really fucked up on is you hurt my friends, which shouldn't you just care about everyone? I don't know. That's me. So I'm going to kick your ass. And then here's what I'll say. I think the crowd was a little flat for his promo. He identified it. So then he went 80s wrestler. Then we're fucking yelling, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say. And chat, correct me if you think I'm wrong here, or later on, write us anything. Here's what I'm going to say for the guys like Adam Copeland, Chris Jericho of the older generation. Mm-hmm. The AEW fan isn't casual. The AEW fan isn't the WWE fan who just goes, oh, right? You've got to do a little bit more. We all will watch and be entertained from this promo, as an example, but we're not gonna fucking jump up and down.
Yeah, you won't get as easily that Pavlovian response, right? Of, I know if I ratchet it up, they're gonna feel it. Like, maybe not.
Well, it's just because we're a little bit older, the audience, we're a little bit older. We've seen the majority of wrestling, right? Like, let's be honest. So we don't fall into, like you said, he yells, I cheer. So you're going to have to figure it out, right? That's all I'll say. But with Copeland, he comes out there and he's like, I broke my leg.
You know where Copeland did better was when he shit on Ricky Starks and kind of stopped Ricky Starks' momentum for a little bit. Remember when he was kind of like, oh, you think you got jokes?
R.I.P.
Wrong.
Ricky Starks.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I've been around. I've heard, you know what I mean? I've heard better jokes than this, pal. Yeah. Now maybe that was a little ill-timed, right? It felt a little personal, but yeah. Yeah. So again, something like that there, right? Like maybe you switch up and go a little more MJF, less, you know.
Mm-hmm. Can't tell you a little secret. I think that's why Ricky Starks is gone.
Yeah,
I think Adam Copeland's like, fuck that guy. Because did we see him after?
Yeah, because I think it was from then on where everything just kind of went like, it was a hard red light for Ricky Starks after that moment.
Yep. But anyhow, let's talk about this. So he says, I broke my neck, broke my leg. I'm the fucking toughest. And then Moxley comes out. Moxley's like, oh, we're going to kick your ass. Cool part here. They come through. They're like, what's up, motherfucker? 3-on-1. And then FTR goes, just psych. And then they're hitting them. Hit. Right? Punch. We're fighting. We're having fun. And then the numbers go into the favor of Death Riders because Pac shows up.
Yeah, comes back to work. You know, he's on a semi-part-time schedule. Always has been.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah. You know, just like Takeshita recently assigned, we saw, and he's going to be working for 3 different organizations. I think he might be one of those that, you know, he's a full-time AEW wrestler, but part of that is he is allowed to go fulfill dates. Some of these relationships that they have, that might take care of part of those, right?
Potentially. But yeah, it was interesting. Pac shows up. Mm-hmm. He gets into the advantage of Moxley. Moxley does the bulldog choke on Adam Copeland. And then we see the bag, which, see, we know what that means. So everyone starts to get up and is like, oh shit, are we going to see it, right? Gets the bag.
We haven't seen this.
Yeah. And then Paul Hobbs comes back out and he's like, bitch, you ain't going to fucking kill someone before I fight you. You ain't going to jail. I've got to fight you next week for that title. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
yeah, I'm not going to fucking now be first seed in a tournament or some stupid shit. It's you and me, pal.
Well, because I think maybe that's what he should have said. Got on the microphone, like, you're not getting off easy by doing this shit and getting away with not fighting me next week.
You're just trying to get arrested so you don't have to wrestle me next week, right? Like, that's what you should have said. You little bitch.
Yeah, you little bitch. And so that's the end of the segment. Then we move on.
You know what I pointed out to you was, you know, Copeland's Cope's thing was, he was like, so Moxley, what can you do to me that hasn't already been done? And my perplexing thought there, which I said, he was, Well, so what? If it's been done to you before, it sucked, right? Like, you didn't like breaking your neck, did you? What if I do that to you? Like, oh, it happened before. Okay.
Still hurts, buddy.
Yeah.
Still fucking
Oh,
hurts.
good time.
Uh, yeah. How are we feeling about Moxley Copeland? You liking it? You hating it?
Not really, because I again am not under any impression. And look, we don't have like we know what's happening, right? We know not every match is gonna flip flop. Or like I don't have to always know who's gonna, or sometimes I'm gonna know who's gonna win, right? But there is just no like suspension of disbelief for me here, right? Cope's not winning this title over Moxley on this.
Counterpoint.
Unless maybe there was a contracted that he has to have a title.
Well, no, not that. But let's not forget who has the cash in a title match whenever he wants. You have Copeland beat Moxley. Copeland's like, I'm finally the champion. Christian low blows him. Ha ha.
Doesn't have to be Christian. It's just
champion.
the Death Riders could attack him afterwards and be like, fuck you.
You're right.
He's laying there dead. And then Christian just kind of pokes his head out of the curtain and he's like, yep, it's time.
Can I tell you how I would do that?
Okay, now I want this to happen. Now I'm writing this down.
Can I tell you how I want it to happen? I want Copeland, bloody. They're going to get wild, right? It's going to be a fun match.
Make us think he broke his neck again, dead.
Moxley, Copeland, they're going to go wild. So let them go wild. Then Copeland
down
wins.
Some stairs.
Yes. Copeland wins. He's the champion. He goes to the second rope, like stands on the second rope, holds the title enough to get pictures, right? Champion. Yeah. That's then when Christian goes behind him, low blows him. He falls down, pins him. 1, 2, 3. He grabs the title, grabs the microphone, gets right into his face. Go fuck yourself. And then walks off.